I speak to you now with a calm reminder. Be steady and use your quiet moments to consider your next step. I understand every silent plea and every tear you have shed in times of struggle. Your hardships and moments of deep sorrow are not wasted. They are the soil from which a new period of understanding and peace will arise. When the answers you have long awaited finally come to you, do not let pride overtake your heart. Remember that these blessings are not solely the result of your own effort. Continue to stay focused, keep your heart open, and remain true to the inner guidance that comes from a deep connection with what I have given you. Do not let your success make you forget how much support you have received from a power greater than your own will. Remain humble and centered, mindful that when you look back on these times, you will see that every single step was part of a larger plan. In the quiet moments, when you feel alone, understand that I am right there with you. I have always been by your side, gently guiding you through each twist and turn. My care for you is constant, and it is this steady love that I offer you in every moment of your life. I want you to remember that the long nights of struggle, the sacrifices you have made, and the pain you have experienced have never gone unnoticed. Every moment of hardship has been seen, and every tear that has fallen is kept close to my heart. In time, the sacrifices you have endured will be recognized with a reward that acknowledges your persistence. The difficult times that seem insurmountable now will soon give way to moments of clarity and relief, leaving in their place a renewed sense of purpose and joy. Keep the promises I have spoken to you close as you move forward. Every day brings a chance for a new beginning, and every day my care for you is as steadfast as it has ever been. As you continue along your path, remember that I have planned for good things to come into your life. Embrace these times with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit ready to take on the tasks ahead. Let every moment of gratitude serve as a reminder of the care and support that surrounds you. Know that every step you take is noted, every prayer is remembered, and every longing for better days is cherished. Trust that your struggles, your moments of grief, and even your doubts all have their place in the grand tapestry of your life. I have arranged a plan that goes beyond what you can imagine, a plan that is built on quiet resilience and steady hope. Even when the challenges seem overwhelming, draw strength from the knowledge that you are never truly alone in your journey. In your moments of challenge, find that inner reserve of strength and speak truth to the past that might hold you back. Let it be known, both to yourself and those around you, that the times of pain are behind you. Affirm confidently that your future is filled with promise, that your life, your relationships, and your direction are all set to be guided by a greater purpose. Do not allow another day to pass without a nod to the truths that have sustained you through it all. Open your mind to the guidance and the quiet words and reflections that have been offered to you repeatedly, and allow that guidance to deepen your understanding of what has always been present in your life. I want you to remember clearly that you are valued, and that I take great pleasure in seeing you thrive. Move forward knowing that there is so much in store for you. I have broken down the obstacles that have once held you back, and removed the barriers that threatened your progress. It is now time for you to open up to the new purpose laid before you. A purpose that fits perfectly with the vision I have for your life. Together, you and I will celebrate the small victories that lead to an even greater transformation. For you are never forgotten in this process. You are alive with intention and purpose. Every challenge you face and every struggle you endure contributes to a larger picture that you might not yet see. Your very presence, your continuous effort, and your unyielding determination are all part of a design meant to make you stronger. Rest assured that those who need your strength are noticing how you carry yourself, and your own resilience becomes a beacon of hope to those around you. I have prepared you not just to survive, but to rise and shine with the brilliance of quiet determination and genuine care for others. In times of uncertainty, recall that your inner strength is buoyed by a force that is patient and understanding. It is this force that has helped you overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Even when you feel as though the weight of the world is upon you, remember that you have the capacity to move forward, step by step, with unwavering determination. Allow your experiences, both the joyful and the painful, to remind you that growth often comes in the form of challenges met and overcome. Share your journey with others who might be feeling lost or overwhelmed. Let your experiences serve as a reminder that every life, no matter how challenged, is part of a larger and meaningful narrative. In moments of shared struggle or small triumphs, remind yourself and others that every moment is accounted for. Every concern recorded in the story that continues to unfold. Trust that the details of your life are considered with care, and that every prayer you have offered, whether silently or aloud, is held as precious in the ledger of time. When you meet moments of hardship, let my support remind you that you are armed with strength unknown to you before. Speak out with confidence, even if the echo of your voice trembles at first. Let it be known that you are stepping away from the darker chapters of the past and welcoming the promise of a renewed vision. Every morning offers the chance to affirm that your future is bright and that the past has no hold over you. Embrace this new direction wholeheartedly as you turn the pages to a life filled with new purpose and clarity. I want you to hold on to this guidance. Do not let any day slip by without acknowledging the support that has always been with you. Dive into the simplicity of these words, allowing them to remind you constantly of the care that underlies every moment. Trust that I am present in the quiet corners of your life, in the gentle urging of your thoughts, guiding you closer to the fuller understanding of the life you are meant to lead. Know deeply that I accompany you along every step of your way. You are important, and the care that watches over you is real. Walk forward with that knowledge, knowing that each new day holds the possibility of even greater progress. I have loosened the fears that once gripped you tightly, and the obstacles that stood before you have been softened. Open your heart fully to the range of possibilities, and let yourself be enveloped by the supportive energy that has been prepared for you. As you continue along your path, take time to reflect on the strides you have made, and on how every setback was simply a setup for a more rewarding step forward. Stand tall and understand that the trials you have weathered have not diminished your inner value. Instead, each experience has honed you, making you more resilient for the challenges ahead. Do not surrender to feelings of hopelessness or allow discouragement to cloud your judgment. In the quiet moments when doubt infiltrates your mind, remind yourself that every shadow of uncertainty is met by a consistent presence that believes in your strength. This presence will always be there to steady you, especially when the forces you encounter seem insurmountable. The journey you are on is unique and filled with moments that have been carefully set out to build your character. Remind yourself that the complexities of your life are part of the training that prepares you for grander achievements. Every setback is a lesson, and every delay is a pause to build the reserve of strength within you. Accept with humility the grace extended to you, and reflect that kindness shown to others is a true reflection of the compassion that surrounds you. Speak words of encouragement to yourself and those around you, nurturing a spirit of mutual support and genuine care. In a world that is often quick to judge and slow to listen, make an effort to be gentle with yourself and to extend understanding to those who share your path. Refrain from comparing the journey you are on with that of someone else. The course laid out for you is singular and filled with moments that are tailored for your growth. Embrace every facet of your journey, whether moments of celebration or periods of challenge, with a quiet strength and a steady resolve. Trust that each experience has been arranged for your benefit, forming a path that is both meaningful and true to the purpose for which you were designed. In times of vulnerability, lean into the supportive energy that is always available to you. Let your insecurities and doubts serve as a reminder to reach out for the help that is always present. There is no need to mask your uncertainties. Instead, show them as part of the journey that has prepared you for even greater hope and understanding. Your honest reflections provide the opening for a deeper connection to the strength that carries you forward. Bring your doubts and fears into the light, for it is in such moments that you will find the foundations of true resilience. I urge you now to be patient, to hold close the gentle reminders of strength and support, and to navigate your daily life with a clear purpose. Let every day be a chance to notice the small yet significant ways in which progress is made. Each encouraging word, every kind gesture, and every quietly celebrated victory builds the bridge to a life filled with steady fulfillment. Share that understanding with those who feel weighed down by their own struggles. My dear one, set aside what you are doing and listen closely. Tonight is a special night. It will not be an ordinary evening, but a turning point that may change the direction of your life. I have watched every step you have taken, every challenge you have faced, and every quiet plea made from deep within. I have seen your moments of despair and also the strength that kept you moving forward. Even when you felt unheard, I was there beside you. Now, it is time for a fresh start. This message stands as a signal for change in your life. This moment, when everything lines up perfectly, is one of opportunity. All that you have wished for, longed for, or worked hard towards will begin to take shape now. I am removing obstacles you believed were fixed, opening pathways that you thought were sealed shut. My clear light will now guide the journey you are about to follow, a path that goes further than you have ever dreamed. Tonight marks the opening of a new chapter. The time of waiting is over. Now is the time for action. Trust that what you have dedicated yourself to, your obedience and your trust in me, will soon be rewarded. Everything you have endured and every victory you have achieved is preparing you for something strong and lasting. You are no longer walking alone. I am with you, guiding every step and protecting you along the way. I know you have sometimes questioned your direction and the purpose of your struggles. Now, understand that every moment, every twist and turn was leading you to this very point. There is no need to fear another breakthrough or feel anxious about what comes next. You stayed true to the small things, and now I am bringing you the bigger rewards. Believe in the process and trust the timing I have set. My presence will cast away the shadows in your life, dispelling fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Clarity will replace the haze, and you will sense that you are following the course I have chosen for you. Tonight, I'm introducing a new energy into your life, one that you will sense in ways you have never experienced before. In the midst of any storm, you will find calm and clarity. You will hear clear guidance that reinforces your path forward. This will empower you to continue your journey no matter how rugged the trail. Your eyes will open to new possibilities, and a deep, abiding joy will fill your heart as you feel supported and understood. Do not be afraid. My presence is with you now. I have the power to shift your life in an instant and reshape your struggles into triumphs. Remember this night as the beginning of a new era, one filled with progress, fulfillment, renewal, and clear insight. The darkness of past nights is now behind you. A new day is beginning. This new day brings with it fresh opportunities and a renewed sense of purpose. Step into this season with the certainty that the steps ahead have been carefully arranged for your benefit. Even the hardships you have faced are part of the process designed to help you grow stronger and move forward. Understand that I can provide more than you ever imagined. Your future is bright and your path is secure. You are on the verge of achieving something remarkable, and I will not let you falter. I will be by your side through every difficulty, ensuring that you reach the place I have prepared for you. Just as the heavens follow a defined course, so does the path of your life. This season symbolizes the culmination of one phase and the readiness for the next. As it reaches its peak, it brings with it the promise of what is about to come. Clarity will replace doubt, and you will understand that your personal goals are aligning with the plan set out before you. The light that now fills the night will also fill your heart, revealing what you need to know and guiding you toward the next stage of your journey. This moment is your chance to listen closely and to take in the guidance offered. It is a call to prepare for what lies ahead, an invitation to trust in the process that is unfolding. On this night, the tension of the past gives way to a new drive to pursue what lies ahead. This will be a period of transformation where the past is left behind and a new beginning takes its place. These might be days when the balance between light and darkness shifts noticeably, or moments when what seems ordinary takes on special meaning. They remind you that the world is filled with signs that speak to your inner life. Signs that call you to pay attention to more than just the physical world. Even events that appear small or random are part of a broader design, deliberately arranged to bring you insight and encouragement. Take the balance of light and dark during the early days of spring, for example. When day and night stand evenly matched, it is a sign that the cycle of renewal has begun. This is a chance to let go of the past and embrace the present with open eyes. It is a time when the simple processes of nature, when new growth emerges from the earth, reflect the quiet promises of a new start. Similarly, when the sun reaches its highest point and casts brilliant light across the land, it marks a day of achievement and confidence, a moment that encourages you to step forward fully into the light that is now yours. Everything in life is part of a continuous process of change and renewal. With every shift, you are invited to step into a new phase of your life, to embrace growth, and to accept that every element of your journey is interconnected. Let tonight be the moment when you truly hear the message laid out before you, a call to action that is simple and clear. The time for waiting has ended, and the time for living fully has begun. As you take in this clear guidance, be ready to move forward with all the steadiness and trust that you possess. With every step, you will notice that no challenge is insurmountable, and that every door that opens leads to a space where you can thrive. I have arranged everything in a way that will help you realize your potential. Each experience, every success and setback, is part of a larger plan designed to bring you to a place of inner strength and clarity. Look to the sky tonight and remember that the light you see is a reflection of the guidance and support provided for you. Step confidently into this new phase, fully aware that you have been prepared for this turning point in your life. Trust in what lies ahead, knowing that you are supported every step of the way. The path before you is open and clear, and as you move forward, you will see that every moment, every sign, is aligned to show you the way. You have all that you need within you to succeed and to find the peace and purpose that you seek. In this new phase, let each step be taken with clarity and resolve. Know that the guidance you receive is meant to help you grow, to overcome, and to thrive. As you move forward, keep your eyes open to the gentle reminders that life offers at every turn. A quiet assurance that you are exactly where you are meant to be, and that each day brings you closer to the realization of all that you have hoped for. Embrace this moment as a new beginning, confident in the path that lies ahead. The journey before you is carefully arranged and full of promise, and every step you take brings you closer to a future filled with clarity, strength, and a deep, abiding sense of peace. It is a moment when the shadows are pushed back, and you are invited to stand up and be seen. I have set aside special days for this purpose, days when you come together with others to acknowledge the care I show, the support I offer, and the foundation upon which your life is built. On these days, the world seems to open up, and you experience a closeness with the purpose I have for you. You meet as one, sharing simple songs and words that reflect the honesty I expect. These occasions remind you of what I have prepared for you. New insight, a refreshed energy, and a sense of belonging that ties you directly to me. Today is unlike any typical day. It is one of these special days when the everyday routine gives way to a deeper connection between the land and the sky. It is when circumstances align with my intentions in ways that make it clear that a greater plan is unfolding. I work in ways that might seem mysterious to you now, setting in motion the steps for what I have planned. Know that these days serve as markers. They hold evidence of the dedication and care I have for you, and they encourage you to seek my guidance. Do not view these times as something to be feared or set aside. They are meant to be embraced with eager expectation. These days are marked by hope and meaning. I share this with you because I want you to recognize the different phases of your journey. The positions of the stars in the passing years remind you that I am always close by, quietly influencing your path and preparing you for what comes next. Take care not to become preoccupied with distractions. Instead, watch for the signals that show you my presence. I am here, shaping a time filled with rewards and fulfillment, in line with my design for you. Walk through your days aware of these signs, knowing that I am with you every moment. Trust in the plan I have set before you, and know that each step of your journey is connected to my guidance. There is beauty in knowing that the vastness of what I provide surrounds you. You are held close by me, and as you move forward, you will recognize the ways I have promised to protect and support you. Rest with this assurance. I stay by your side. The signs are clear, the moments are right, and the time to find solace in me is now. Place your trust in the power behind these signals, for I remain as solid and constant as the earth and the sky themselves. I have often reminded you of what to do, yet I see that you have sometimes ignored those reminders. I feel deep sorrow when I see you getting into troubles that I had warned would come if you did not keep my advice in your heart. I now urge you plainly, do not overlook the simple but powerful words I have given you. These are not just any words. They carry the strength to support, to guide, and to pull you out of difficult circumstances. They resonate with truth and remind you of the connection that ties you to my care. When you speak them, whether in quiet thanks or in a plea for help, they help remind you that you are not alone. However, you have been careless with them, treating them as if they were nothing more than everyday phrases. Remember, these words are meant to protect you in times of uncertainty. When you feel lost or overwhelmed, speak these words clearly. When fear grips you and you're unsure how to proceed, let them be your source of comfort. Whenever you hear doubts or negativity whispering in your ear, remind yourself by saying these words. They are intended to reassure you in moments of isolation, pain, or rejection. Understand that these words embody the true essence of what I wish to share with you. My assurance, my care, and my promise that you are never alone. They affirm that you belong to me, and that you always have a place within the circle of care I provide. When you neglect to speak these words, you leave open a door for negativity to sneak in and disrupt your life. I do not say this out of a need for control, but rather out of deep concern for your well-being. I see the challenges and obstacles that you face daily, and I want to ensure you are not burdened by doubts or by forces that would lead you astray. You have the strength to face every challenge if you heed these simple instructions. An unseen force knows your vulnerabilities, your moments of weakness, and the times when your guard is down. It looks for the smallest sign that you have forgotten this important connection and tries to use it against you. I have equipped you with these words as a kind of shield, a reminder of my constant presence when the world grows dark. When you say these words, they do more than fill the silence. They help transform the difficult night into a phase of renewal and safety. Imagine them as the barrier that blocks out harmful influences, and as the statement that you are strong and connected to something far greater than any moment of doubt. Use them in every moment, during times of hardship, during times of joy, and throughout the everyday struggles and victories of your life. They stand as a declaration of who you are within the circle of the care I provide, and they signal that no negative force has the right to take away what has been given to you. I know you have heard these words many times, yet I want you to truly understand the strength they carry. They are not merely uttered sounds, but an invocation for clarity, guidance, and protection. When you say them, you are actively seeking out the reassurance and care that I always extend to you. Do not underestimate their importance or treat them as a casual habit. Instead, let them be a steady reminder of all that I have done for you. Reflect on the moments when you have experienced safety and relief, when circumstances turned around just as I had promised. These moments are not random, but are the unfolding of a plan built on your choice to remain connected to the guidance I provide. I have kept my promises even at times when you doubted them, and now I ask you to place your full confidence once more. Do not see these words as burdens or as old habits, but as symbols of a hopeful connection that can continually support you through every challenge. The words I ask you to speak are meant to empower you at all times. Whether you are facing a crisis or a simple day-to-day struggle, they reaffirm that you are not left to fight alone. They remind both you and those around you that there is a source of strength and support, one that stands firmly against any force that seeks to undermine you. When you speak these words, you declare that you are a part of a larger, unshakable plan, a plan that works slowly but surely toward the betterment of your life. I have mentioned these words many times as the path to clear guidance and protection. They are not to be taken lightly. They are also not a sign that you have lost control, but rather that you recognize the small yet essential actions that help keep danger at bay. Each time you say them, you reinforce a commitment to live with awareness of the support that is always available to you. I recall the old story of a person who faced a great challenge and did not rely solely on personal strength, but acknowledged the help available through these very words. That person found the courage to overcome obstacles that at first appeared insurmountable. You too have your battles born of fear, doubt, and the pressures that life often brings. And just like before, you have the tools to push through the difficult moments if you make use of these words. Now I ask you to share these words. Let them be spoken not only in solitude but also among those who share your journey. Read them aloud in the presence of your loved ones and in the places where you work and live. Let these words be a source of comfort and a reminder to others who might also need that quiet strength when things seem hopeless. They can become a beacon in the midst of darkness, a quiet voice that assures everyone that there is still hope and guidance available. Be careful though, because there will be moments when discouraging voices try to silence you. Forces may try to make you question the value of these words, suggesting that they are outdated or empty. Do not let these distractions and doubts take hold. Instead, keep your faith strong and use these words with the sincerity and trust that they deserve. I see your struggles, and I notice the signs of fatigue from the battles you face. Do not let exhaustion force you into silence. You are stronger than you think, not only because of your own inner strength, but because of the support that flows from acknowledging these simple words. I have given you everything you need to overcome the difficulties that arise, and these words are a key part of that support system. At this moment, you face a choice. Will you stand by the simple truth behind these words, or will you continue to set them aside, unnoticed in the background of your daily life? The decision is yours, and while I wait with quiet anticipation for you to act, know that I am ever present. I care deeply for your progress and your ability to meet each moment fully prepared. Speak these words sincerely, and let them guide you through life's many challenges. Make that decision now. Do not wait for another moment to pass by without letting these words fill your heart and guide your actions. The time has come for you to rise with conviction, and to let these words become the foundation of your everyday life. Do not postpone this connection any longer. Stand up, speak clearly, and let your actions show the world that you are ready to receive the support that has been offered to you. I have shared these words with you repeatedly, not to restrict you, but to show you the way forward. They are a form of strength that grows with every utterance. Every time you say them, they remind you that you are not alone, and they reaffirm the care that I offer without reservation or interruption. Even when circumstances test you, remember that you have the power to overcome because you are connected to a source of unwavering support. When obstacles arise and you feel lost, recall that these words are meant to be a lifeline in the storm. They are not a crutch, but rather a bridge, a means to connect with a deeper sense of purpose and assurance. I speak these words to you out of sincere care. Every caution I have raised was meant to protect you from the pitfalls that lie in wait. I urge you, do not dismiss the importance of this message. Understand it deeply, let it shape your choices, and allow it to fortify your resolve. In moments of weakness or doubt, speak these words, and let them remind you of the consistent support that surrounds you. There have been many times when I have offered you guidance, moments when an unexpected turn became a sign that you were being watched over. Think back to those times. Recognize that every instance of care was provided with a clear purpose. Your actions in these moments of guidance have led you safely through difficulties that you might never have conquered alone. This is why I continue to remind you, again and again, that these words are not to be ignored. They carry with them a steady promise, a promise that even when the road is rough and steep, there is a foundation of support waiting to carry you forward. In this way, each spoken word becomes an assertion of your inner strength and an invitation to live fully, without fear of what lies ahead. Today, as you stand at this crossroads, let your heart be open to the simple truth contained in these words. Accept them as a part of your daily practice, as a way to connect with the care that is always available to you. Allow them to steady your steps and to remind you that no force can break the bond that holds you to the support you need. Now speak these words with conviction and let them serve as a quiet promise to yourself that you will continue to hold on to what matters most. Let them echo in your mind, guiding you through the uncertainty and reminding you of the clear path set before you. Trust in the process and let every moment be a reminder of the support that is always there, even when you feel alone. Remember that every moment counts. The words you choose to live by can shape each day into one filled with purpose, clarity, and a steady determination to face whatever challenges arise. Use these words every day and let them guide you toward a clearer, more resilient future. I am here with you through every trial and every celebration, and my care remains steadfast. Trust in the journey ahead, and let these simple words be the light that guides you forward. I need you to listen. I want you to understand that every action has a reaction. You have felt regret, disappointment, or even experienced unnecessary pain. It is not that I left you alone. It is that you did not always follow the guidance I offered along the way. Even so, I have always been present, waiting for you to find your path back. I urge you to learn to pay attention while there is still time. I speak plainly now, because what lies ahead will demand even more trust and a willingness to accept help. The challenges you face are growing stronger, and the world seems to darken with every moment. Many will withdraw, not because they cared less, but because they ignored my advice. You might later say I was not clear, or that you did not understand, but I have always tried to reach you. I have spoken, and my ideas have been shared in hopes of reviving those who need support. Do not be like those who ignore clear guidance. Do not let pride keep you from accepting what I offer. When I point out your mistakes, it is not to control you, but to help you break free from what holds you back. Every caution I share is offered out of care, a way to help you move confidently into a life where you feel secure and supported. You might find some of my words confusing, but that does not mean they are not meant for you. Your natural impulses might resist what I suggest, for the quick, fleeting desires tend to favor what is temporary, whereas I point you toward what lasts. When my guidance unsettles you or calls for difficult changes, that is when you need to come closer and listen even more attentively. Do not wonder if I know what is best when you can't see it. Do not be like those who hear but remain inactive, who witness life but fail to learn its lessons. When I speak, I expect you to act, not because I command it arbitrarily, but because I care about your success. True belief is not shown by mere words, but by the actions you take. Your willingness to act on what I offer is the real measure of your trust in me. I have set out 3 simple phrases for you to repeat every day. They are far more powerful than they might seem. These are not just sounds, but affirmations that connect you to the guidance I provide. When you recite them, you remind yourself of the commitment between us. Even if you do not completely grasp their significance now, trust that they are fundamental. They serve as a protective layer, a safe haven that keeps you connected when the world outside feels uncertain. Without them, you risk losing the support I have carefully arranged for you. I do not speak without purpose. Every word is deliberate, including those 3 key phrases. They are meant to help you survive when life feels overwhelming, to act as a defense against those who would mislead you, and as the entry point to the support I continually offer. I emphasize that my instructions are not an empty threat. They are a clear directive. Challenges will come when you let your guard down, when you neglect to take my words seriously, or when you assume you can handle everything alone. Consider my advice your means of preparing and protecting yourself. Ignoring it leaves you vulnerable, but embracing it means you are ready to overcome any obstacles. Think about the lessons from those who came before you, the mentors who once guided others. Their messages, though sometimes misunderstood or dismissed by many, carried truth. They did not choose to harm those who disregarded their advice, but instead faced hardships for their steadfast words. It is your duty to learn from this. Understand that what I tell you is not conditional on your immediate approval. Its validity is set by its own strength. My words are firm, unchanging, and meant to guide you regardless of how you feel at the moment. Know that my guidance is not just for your personal benefit, but is intended for the well-being of everyone connected to you. When you follow what I suggest, you become an example for others, a visible sign of reliability and strength. Your decisions affect those around you, When you choose to listen, you create an environment where trust is possible, and you allow the support and guidance to flow not only into your life, but to others as well. If you ignore what I offer, you risk not only your own stability, but also the safety of those who look up to you. Now is the moment for decisive action. There is no place for delay, no room for putting off what must be done. Accept these warnings and let them remind you of the reality of our situation, even when the truth seems hard to accept. Remember that I am here with you, not opposed to you. I have plans that are designed to bring hope and a brighter future to you. Yet to experience those plans, you must listen, understand, and act accordingly. I remain at your side, always ready to support you and offer protection. Do not misinterpret my guidance as criticism. Instead, let it inspire growth and keep you aligned with what truly matters. Now is your opportunity to step forward, to place your trust in the direction I have set, and to act with conviction. The power to choose is entirely yours. Will you decide to listen? Will you choose to act in a way that reflects a genuine commitment to what is right? Consider whether you are ready to say those 3 essential phrases each day with hope and conviction. I continue to observe your actions, ensuring you are never truly alone. My words serve as a steady reminder of the path you are meant to follow. Heed them, commit to them, and allow me to guide the challenges in your life. Accept my advice, let it shape your actions, and rely on my support as you tackle life's obstacles. I promise you that if you choose to listen, the positive outcomes will be beyond your expectations. You will come to see that my advice is given solely for your benefit. My commitment to you is unwavering. I care about your well-being and want you to embrace the guidance provided to help you heal and grow. May these words settle in your heart, offering comfort and direction as you continue on your journey. Let the support I offer flow over you like a steady current, mending what has been broken and strengthening your resolve. My reaching out to you is a testament to the care I hold for you. I am not merely offering empty reassurances, but inviting you into a fuller, more secure life. As you begin to take in these ideas, you may feel a change coming from within. Your quiet expressions of trust, whether in simple prayers or honest words from deep within, make their mark. I hear every concern, every cry for help, every hope expressed in quiet moments. I call upon a sense of relief and healing, a restoration that will ease the wounds you carry. You are never alone, and I am here to guide you to a place where you find renewed strength and success. I assure you that you will see the results of this commitment in time. My care for you is constant and lasting. I invite you to hold this truth close. My support is as reliable as the ground beneath your feet. Let this be your constant reminder, a beacon of hope during difficult times. Rest assured, you are protected even as circumstances grow challenging. I have prepared a plan that promises a future filled with potential and promise. Even when you feel overwhelmed by hardship, remember that I am here to provide guidance and stability. Absorb this message as deeply as you can. I stand by your side, always ready to offer strength when you are weak, and clarity when the way seems unclear. I will carry you through the dark moments and share in your victories. Let my support be evident in every step you take. The journey ahead may be tough, yet with trust and perseverance, you will move forward. I remind you that the choices you make have a ripple effect, influencing not only your life, but the lives of those who depend on you. This connection is why it is so important to remain open to what I am communicating now. I want you to take these teachings and integrate them into your daily life. Every day, remind yourself of these key messages and let them guide you in every decision. Know that my guidance is meant to protect and empower you, acting as a constant source of strength in times of need. Should fear or doubt ever creep in, let my words reinforce your determination. You are capable of overcoming each obstacle, because you are not traveling this path alone. The journey may include moments of uncertainty and hardship, yet I want you to recognize that these are merely opportunities for growth. Do not allow the pressures of everyday life to make you question the benefits of following this guidance. Instead, let each challenge serve as proof that trusting in this support brings stability. I stand by you, ensuring that you have every advantage on your journey to a brighter future. Use this knowledge to steady your resolve and remind yourself that you are valued and protected. Recognize that the wisdom shared here is not to be taken lightly. Incorporate these words into your heart and mind, and let them be the force that drives you toward the future you deserve. With clear, simple actions each day, you can build a life that stands as evidence of resilience and hope. Do not rush to be accepted by those who might not understand the depth of your commitment. Instead, take your time to reflect, to pray for clarity, and to allow the guidance in these words to shape the decisions you make. I want you to be confident in your ability to overcome setbacks and to steer clear of destructive choices. Each day is an opportunity to build on what you have learned and to remain steadfast in your direction. Embrace the strengths that have been placed within you, and do not let hesitation interfere with your progress. When doubt arises, turn back to this message as the firm ground upon which you stand. Recognize that your life is a clear demonstration of the power of persistence and trust. I promise you that my care and support are constant. No matter how vast or challenging the obstacles may seem, you have within you the resources to triumph. Every word of guidance here is a reminder that I am with you, offering a secure base to help you push forward. It is important to remember that the journey towards a better, more secure future begins with simple acts of trust and consistent practices. Let these principles be your guide as you continue to grow and succeed. Keep these lessons close each day, and let the wisdom you gain guide you towards success. It is my wish that you never feel lost or overwhelmed by life's challenges, because my support remains with you, always ready to assist. The instructions I have provided are designed to help you build a foundation that is both strong and enduring. In times of uncertainty, look back to these words as the assurance of the path you are meant to follow. Trust that my commitment to you is as enduring as your desire to do better every day. Now, as you set forth to embrace these truths, remember that every step you take in alignment with this message brings more clarity and peace into your life. Let the lessons of trust, determination, and resilience fill your mind and sustain you when things are hard. My guidance is a constant reminder of your potential and the positive outcomes that lie ahead when you choose to follow a path built on care, truth, and consistent effort. These words are my promise to you, a promise of steadiness, clarity, and unwavering support. Stay true to what you have learned, and you will find that the future unfolds in ways that are both rewarding and uplifting. Amen.